We are ready for one of the rivalries that defines this sport. Ohio State versus Michigan. The scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick it away and start us off. Here comes the bunch formation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Early in this season, Greg, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Forced out of balance, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Yeah, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Now the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it. Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Breaks into the clear. He breaks through. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and it's blocked. Somebody got a hand on it. The defense has got it. It's still, and he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 16.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Sayan. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
First down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. And that's incomplete. They were afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. That's the first punt today for the offense. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaks an open space. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Marshall. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The special teams produce a score. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The gunners were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll try the right here. Look out, room to run here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pump over the middle. It's McCulley. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. It's a shotgun run call. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught quickly. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. It's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. And he is wide open for a huge gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Second down after that run on the previous play. No press here. The defense backing away. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Hey, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Rodgers. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
And they go up 18 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that fifth defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Catch made on the right side. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
You know, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They connect for 6.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. Wants to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a fake. Looking for an open man. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass, not close. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. To throw, it's Sayin. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. Goes down after making the grab, picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the 2nd half. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. A lot of work to do in the 2nd half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a 1st down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Sayed. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Jukes to get past a man. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And the single back takes the handoff. Runs through the defender. Has the first down and more. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And this Buckeye team, Kirk, beginning to flex now and pulling away from their arch rivals right here.
Well, they seem to win every one-on-one matchup, whether it's the offensive line being able to win, getting a hat on a hat, the backs being able to get out in space one-on-one, or these receivers getting downfield. The athletic ability of the Buckeyes on full display.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. There's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's McCulley. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's McCulley. Makes the first down, but Posey Price, big hit there at the end.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Morgan. And they're able to get him down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's DeMarsh. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They finally corral him at the 1. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They try to sneak it for the first.
On the play. It's now 4th and goal.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This is called having confidence in an offensive line and a running back. 4th down and goal, you pound it in for the touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Great cut there. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Rogers. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. It's not the way you want to start. 1st down and 20 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking to this guy.
Return begins inside the 10. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Sayin. The sure hands, it's Tate. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The running back here on a direct snap. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. To the air, it's Sayin. Turns it loose downfield. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage, but the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Throwing up play action. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run. Really, whatever they've won.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Play action here on first down. Nice grab. It's Moore. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The ball is hauled in. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
So let's see what the play caller likes here on 3rd and short from the +27. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, looking to throw for it. With the catch, it's Morgan. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that 1st down?
From the shotgun, drops back. Bringing pressure. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds this defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on third down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
Buckeyes getting set on first and 10. And the offense just takes a knee here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And it's a kneel down. This was a case of a higher rank.